Hey everyone, how's it going? Grizzly here with another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, the third video of 100 subscribers a week, so I hope you guys are enjoying that. And today we're going to be playing as the Spy on King of the Hill Lakeside, and I play a couple of games here, and in the second one I switch over to Pyro. So, let's kind of get into what we're talking about here, and yesterday was the 1st of October, so now that we're starting to kind of creep up on Halloween, I just kind of want to talk about, what I'd like to see for this next Halloween update, and kind of just give you guys like a brief overview of the past few if you've missed them. So the first Halloween update occurred in 2009, 2 years after Team Fortress was released, and I actually did not participate in this one at all because I got the game in September and I didn't really know anything was going on, so I just kind of missed out on this one. So I can't give you guys any of my first-hand experiences, but I do know what happened. We got a new map, which was Harvest at the time, and also a Halloween version of that one. And alongside Harvest, there were two hats introduced, the Gibbous and the Paper Mask. So, since that was the first update, the bar hadn't really been set too high or anything like that, and I think most of the people were just kind of happy that they got anything at all. So, let's move on to the next update, which was in 2010, and this was a pretty big one for me. I spent a ton of hours, like every single day playing during the update, trying to get all the items, and it was just a blast. So, two maps were added. They were actually the same one, the winners of the Art Pass contest that Valve hosted. There was Mountain Lab and Man Manor. And there were a bunch of different hats that were included, and gifts would spawn on Man Manor, and all the players would, have to fight over them, and in all honesty, it was actually a really big mess, and a lot of people, myself included, would join servers that actually made the players take turns. Like, when a present spawned, the admin would freeze the server, and one person would run around and get the gift. But I think that's kind of what made it memorable for me. That's kind of what made it fun, was that you had to try so hard to get all of these items, and everybody was just going crazy over it. So I just had a really good time with that update, and that's probably been my favorite one so far. So the year after that, 2011, this is when things kind of started going downhill for me. There weren't any new maps introduced. Viaduct was the holiday map this year. They reskinned it to make it Halloween themed, and there was a boss there, which was a giant eyeball that floated around called Monoculus. And you guys probably know all this. You can go on King of the Hill, Lakeside event servers, and you can pretty much recreate the same experience. But I don't know, I was just a little bit disappointed with it. They'd set the bar pretty high by including new maps in the last 2 years, so it was kind of expected. But, I still had a good time, and I collected all the items, and there were quite a few items to collect this year. And I don't know if I like that. I kind of like the updates where they don't put as many cosmetic items in. That way, you kind of get to know all the ones that you need to get. And it just takes a long time when they have so many in there, and especially when you're stuck playing one map, and the map that you're stuck playing is one that's already been in the game a while. So, I don't know. I think it was an alright update. It's way better than nothing, so don't get me wrong. I'm happy to get any kind of update for Team Fortress 2, but compared to the last 2 years, I wasn't really too impressed with it. So last year, 2012, once again, no new maps were included. There was a reskin of the King of the Hill map, Lakeside, which is the map that I'm playing right now, and Man vs. Machine had come out a couple months prior, and they reskinned one of the maps in there, so they had a lot on their plate this year since they just released Man vs. Machine, pretty recently. So they kind of have an excuse that year compared to the year before, but I don't know, this one I really didn't enjoy it a whole lot. It seems like they added a ton of items and I had a really tough time keeping up with all of them. And this was the year that they put in the boss Marasmus, and I enjoyed that a lot more than the Headless Horseman and Monoculus that they'd included in the years before, but I don't know. I just kind of wish that there'd been something else. I'm not sure what the update was missing for me, but it didn't quite hit the spot, personally. But now we're on to this year finally. We're creeping into 2013, and the Halloween update's just around the corner, probably 3 weeks away or so. And, I just kind of want to speculate what we're going to see and what you guys hope for, what I hope for. And what I'd really like to see more than anything else is a new map. We haven't got a map from Valve in quite a while. I mentioned this in my other commentary about how the last official Valve map was Foundry. I mean, we got Process recently, but that was made by the community. And that's not to say because Lakeside here and Man Manor and all the other previous Halloween maps, I guess, have been made by community members as well. But they hadn't really been played a ton outside of becoming official. Maps like Process that have been around, you know, for a while, they've been played within the community for a while, so it's not something completely new. It's a map that a lot of players are already used to. So I'd like to see a map that, you know, nobody's played, something that Valve has actually created themselves, because I think that's really the only way that we can get a map that's really brand new, something fresh. So that's one of the main things I'd like to see, and I'm not really too big into cosmetics, anything like that. You know, I'd like to see just a couple of Halloween exclusive hats. With the Halloween full moon restriction, it kind of, you know, makes them not as valuable. Nobody really wants them too bad anymore because you only wear them once a month and on Halloween, so that kind of kills it for some people, me included. So I'm not really too excited for that stuff. I'll try and get whatever I can, but I'd like to see maybe a new weapon. I know that's really pushing it because we haven't really seen anything like that in any of the past Halloween updates, but maybe like a reskin or something like that is something that we might be able to look forward to. But like I said, not getting my hopes up on a new map or a new item or anything like that. Probably just a couple of cosmetic things, and more than likely just another reskin of a map that's already out there. But that doesn't mean we can't, you know, hope for something other than that. So I just kind of want to get your guys' feedback, see what you are interested in. We're not going to have a buzzword this time. I'm just going to kind of leave it at that, and I just want you guys to post some feedback, what you'd like to see in this upcoming update, what you think's going to be in this upcoming update, and just stuff like that, you know, just get a kind of a conversation going in the comments below. But right now we're just going to hop into the gameplay, kind of talk about what's going on the screen right here. And right now, throughout the game, I've been trying to kind of lure people into that little pool there with the Neon Annihilator, and just trying to get those critical shots on him. And this Pyro right here is coming to cap the point, and I thought I'd be able to get him off of there, but he air blasted me off before I got that final shot on him. So now we have to cap it again, or they're probably going to win. So I'm air blasting off stickies, pushing guys around. I kind of flank around here, try and get this demo, and you know, I air blast them off, and we get the capture coming up here. Right there. Okay, we get the capture right there, and then I'm just trying to, you know, keep guys off of it, and I'm going over here because I have to get more ammo because I'm pretty much out. So I go over to get the ammo, and I'm running back here, and I'm going, oh, am I gonna make it in time? I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I do. I get over there in time, and I take out this medic with the flamethrower, and I'm trying to take out this demo, air blast some stuff back there, and I wasn't paying attention, and they actually end up capping it. So that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Remember, pay attention to the objective. And yeah, we're gonna hop into the point of the video where I unbox some stuff. Didn't realize I had the Babyface's blaster equipped there, but when I trade that, all the kills will reset, so that doesn't matter. But let's see what you guys can win. So we're gonna unbox this crate right here, and the winner of this video will receive a Strange Neon Annihilator. So that's pretty fitting for this video since I got a couple guys with that. So if you guys would like to have a chance to win this item, remember you need to be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment with what you would like to see or what you expect to see in this next Halloween update. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to y'all later.